What is up, guys? Today I'm doing a top 10 apps of April for 2016, but first off I just want to give a thanks to Sajid Sheikh for making me a really awesome vector avatar. So it's this one here, and it's my current profile picture for Instagram, YouTube and Twitter, and overall I really love it. He made me it and it took him maybe a couple of hours, and it looks really nice, and you can ask him to customize it for you. You can change your colors, the background color, and it's about $25, but definitely check down below and I'll have a link to his Twitter, his Instagram, as well as his Google+, and he actually made Marquez Brownlee's one as well. Definitely must go check him out. Now, getting into the apps, the first one up is Castro, and this is an app which allows you to view the specifications of your phone, and it allows you to check up on all the hardware and stuff like that and see the current state of your processor as well as the temperature of it and how many cores are working right now and the usage of them and things like that. And it's really nice. It's an information utility basically for your smartphone, and it produces diagnostic information about your device. You can check your battery status, whether it's in good condition. You can check the temperature, voltage, capacity, all sorts of stuff like that, maybe if you're just interested. And you can also check your network status, what sort of type of network you're using. I'm using GSM. You can check your IP and all sorts of stuff like that. Now, the next one up is a really nice one, and this allows you to view multiple apps that are just great and look great. This is Best Apps, and it was actually recommended to me from a guy that emailed me, and I really do like it. Now, it allows you to view hot, trending, and new, and you can actually customize which order they pop up in, which is really nice, and you get a whole ton of options up there. But on the sidebar here, we can choose between phone, tablet, Android Wear, Google Cast, and you can even go into Android TV, which is really neat. So if you want to check out some of the neat apps which are minimalistic for any of them devices, then you can definitely go do that with this app. It's really nice. It produces a little bit of information. You can favorite stuff, and you simply click on an icon and it will bring you to the Play Store where you can go download it. Now, I really do like this. All of the apps are really great. I kind of wish there was like a button where you could recommend stuff, so you could post stuff and things like that. But overall, it's definitely nice, and I definitely recommend it. It's a must-have. Now, this is ML Manager. It's similar to an app APK Extractor, which I showed last month, but this one's much better. You can view your phone apps, like just your apps you downloaded, as well as your system stock apps that come installed. You can actually extract the APK as well as share it with whoever you want. You can favorite certain APKs in case you want to constantly extract it if you're updating it. You can clear your cache, your data. You get a few options in here, but overall it's neat. And once you've extracted it, if you go into your file manager on your device storage, it will be at the top or wherever in a folder called ML Manager. Now, here's all my APKs. I actually have the Edge APK as well as the Samsung stock TouchWiz, and I have a few other ones which I just tried to extract. Now, you can simply share these with your friends, stick it on a USB stick or anything like that. So the next app up is ClipStack, and this is a really neat clipboard, and it's really easy to access. So whenever you copy and paste something, or whenever you just copy, or if you cut, then it will store it in your notifications in this drop down. So then you can go back to it and get your recent copied, your link or just your paragraph or text or whatever it is that you've copied. You can go back and recopy it after you've copied a new link. So I find this really useful, especially when emailing people, because I've actually copied a link which I want to share with someone, and then I go to find the email and I copy the email and think, oh drat, now I don't have the actual content I want to say. Where this app, it allows you to copy both and paste them right in, so it's really great. Okay, so the next one up is called Cinnamon. I think that's how you say it. It's a bit of a strange name for what it is. It's actually a shopping list app, and it allows you to put multiple items in your buy list. So it has a various amount of options already, but you can actually add your own custom ones. And if you go into it, you can actually change the name of the item. You can obviously delete it, but you can change your name. You can actually, just put whatever you want. You can change it to a certain brand name or something like that. Something to remind you about something. You can actually change your units of measurement as well, which is neat. So you get a ton of different options there. So wherever you're from, you can definitely change the options. You can also type in your currency, so how much it might be. Keep in mind you can change the currency and it will automatically change depending on your location. But you can put price by weight, price by your item or your unit of measurements, and you can also add additional notes. So if you want a specific brand of something or you want some low-fat type or something like that, then you can. Now, you can also share the list, which is useful if you want to share it with maybe a partner or maybe your brother or something like that. Someone that's out about the shops, you can definitely make a list and share it to them. You can make a pantry list, a bundle list, and just a regular list. So we get a bunch of different options here. As I said, you can change the currency. Some strange ones in there like that W. Let me know down below what some of these are. Really cool and interesting, but it's definitely a must-have app. Now, next one up is something I use in school, and this is called Class Time, and it's actually for Android Wear. So if you don't have Android Wear, then this app is not so useful, but it is slightly to a degree. Now, it shows you a watch face, which shows you how long is left before the next lesson, and it also tells you what your current lesson is and your next lesson, and you can really set it up however you want. You can configure the times, the lesson name, your room or location, as well as additional tags. You can even assign a color and a teacher to your lesson, which is really neat, and these will pop up in your notification bar as well as on your watch face, and you can import your calendar, which is neat as well, but overall it's really neat, and I like it a lot. Okay, so the next one up is for a lot of different people. Maybe people who want to troll, people who want to look like they're going places, or I don't really know. But it's a really neat app and I love using it. It's so good. It allows you to change your location. Now, you will have to enable a mock location in your developer settings, but it's really easy. You can actually set a location wherever you want in the whole world. And then when you go into an app that uses location, it will pick you up as being where you set it. So you can set it in North Korea or wherever you want. And if you go into Google Maps, you go into Messenger, Skype, it will tell the person you're messaging the location that you set within fake GPS. Now, I must admit the icon is awful, needs to be changed. And the UI is not the greatest, but it does function really well. It's not glitchy, not laggy, so there's nothing wrong with it. Don't really fix it, but I must say the icon is a bit of a letdown. But overall, the app is great, and it really is fun to use. I do love messing around with this. You can really get some surprising things. You can really surprise people with it. But you can easily stop and set your new location. You can add favorites, go to a past location. You can also display it in your notification bar, set your custom maps, start on boot, and you can go look at your history as well, so you can actually go back to somewhere you were recently you can go back to a location that you were recently at. But overall, it's definitely a must-have, and you can simulate moving as well, so it can randomly move you. So it's definitely just a fun little app to have, and I recommend it. Now, All-in-One Toolbox is one that I have historically been using for ages. I mean, I've been using this for a long time. This is a great app, and I don't think I've recommended it before. Basically, it allows you to do a lot of things, and overall, all of them are fairly good and useful. So you can clean you can clean some memory out, which is useful. Most apps do that, but you also have a boost option, and as well as these options, you also get an advanced option for each one. And I must say, the boost, it definitely boosts it a lot more than many other apps out there, and it can give you a lot more free space. Now, you get a CPU cooler, as well as the fact you can batch install apps, and you can batch uninstall, which basically means you can select about 6 or 10 or however many apps you want. You can uninstall them in one press, which is pretty neat. Now, you also get apps to SD cards, so you can actually move all your apps from your phone to your SD cards if your phone doesn't have the option in settings. And overall, it's really neat. I don't have any apps on my SD card right now, but you can move them back and forwards, and you get multiple other options. You can actually get a file manager on this thing. You can set things to start when you boot up. And overall, it's just a really nice app. You also get plugins where you can get flashlights, app blockers, game boosters, stuff like that. And you get this more option, which is pretty much useless. But overall, it's a great app, and I must recommend this one. This is a really good one. Okay, so this one is really awesome. I really love this one. I only found out about it recently. What it is it's for Mac users who have Android, and it allows you to swipe down, click your notification bar, and then you can actually simply put your finger on the home button, and it will type your password in on the Mac and unlock it. So it's pretty neat, and that's all it really does, but it's just great. Now, the next one is a currency converter, and I know it doesn't sound like that great. I mean, why is a currency converter in my list? But I do like to check currencies a lot, considering that I live in the UK, and loads of things are priced in dollars, so I like to convert things back and forwards, as well as check the rates. And you can actually choose multiple different countries. I think they have every single currency in this, so you can change it to pretty much anything. You can reverse them back and forwards easily, and it looks fairly nice with this minimal design. Anyway, that is my top 10 apps of April for 2016. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment down below, as well as rate and subscribe to my channel. So thanks, guys.